touchdown. Out is Prater to kick. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry here for Kenneth Walker, the third. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a nice spin. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Allen going to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To the air, Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Before he crosses over out of bounds. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
35-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running left is Walker. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
When you look at this defense,
they're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Shrugs him off. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
That's to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
Brought down there by Taylor Rapp. The Texans at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This is 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Taylor Rapp with a pick. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
They've had man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the middle with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
incomplete. Pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Raiders on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that was not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34.
Another swap.
Play action. Stroud now. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Why, Tony? Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kyrie Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic. Characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You back, you twisted, the girls are home. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out this game.
Let's get it Not one do I know that.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Allen now looks to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long. Now Allen.
one complete to Nicole Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They really let down defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On play action, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Staying on his feet. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
56, 56.
Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Motion man is Shakir.
On second and 12, Allen.
That's taken in as Keon Coleman.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Walker.
Still moving.
Still going. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Houston.
Ken Walker
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year. Just a remarkable number as he draws level with a Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most in NFL history.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
4 yards. Complete to Dalton Kincaid.
From the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10.
Allen to throw once more. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He cannot hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Well, play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Allen.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And this is caught by Little's touchdown. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Prater for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty well, because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offensive play referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it'd make me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in nigga basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try to money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Stroud to throw it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Already.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Waddle now to return it.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing now is Allen. This is Coleman with a grab. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Give to Cook out of the gun. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Cook again. A little juke. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, that would go right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back to the ground, Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because if you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
56.
Allen going to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
It's the score, Bills 31, Texans 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
18, what's up? 11.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Why, Tony? Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Throwing now is Stroud. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to 1st down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
18, what's that?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
That's complete. It's Collins.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. And it is a big letdown there. Defensively, they somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
18.
Walker now, 1st and 10. 199 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Fights through, and now a crease. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Again, it's Walker.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Kenneth Walker.
24 yards.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Texans 25.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Walker showing the power.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go.
First carry here for Joe Mixon.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Trying the left side with Walker.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes your process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
18. What's that? He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
And Stroud now to throw. He'll get this complete to Collins.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
All right.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey.
Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. Oh, he'll wind up losing yardage on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
18. What's that?
Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know that you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
South. 12. Hey, watch it back. 12.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had